Well,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2014 Phenom Hoops National High School Showcase, broadcasting live from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I am Marcus Shockley with Netcast Sports. We're getting ready to watch one of the feature games of day one, Oak Hill Academy versus Victory Christian Center School. And as I said, my name is Marcus Shockley with Netcast Sports, and joining me on this broadcast again is my good friend Charles Clark. Charles, welcome to this excellent game after the game we just watched.
yes, sir. The first game that I saw was great. Very competitive. Guys went at it. So I'm looking forward to this game as well. Seeing what Victory Christian can do against Oak Hill Academy.
Victory Christian loaded up with several players. We like Ty Gadsden, Ibuka Izunda. And one of the things about Izunda is he just committed to UNC Charlotte. I'm sorry, I know that they like to hear it called Charlotte, but I just want to be clear who he committed to. But yeah, he did commit to Charlotte, and I know a lot of Charlotte fans are out there wanting to see this this big man they just signed.
Good gift for him. I think it'll be a good gift for him.
He is number 5 in blue. Victory Christian wearing the blue and the gold, and Oak Hill with the traditional red and white. They're in the white. They'll be the home team. And we will get you caught up. Number 24 for Oak Hill, shooting Joe Hampton, the 6'7" player from the class of 2016. And right now, Victory Christian actually with an early lead, 2-1, with 7:13, less than a minute up and gone.
Deshaun Patterson.
Deshaun Patterson
can shoot it.
Saw Deshaun playing in a fall league down in Charlotte, I think, just a few weeks ago. Really like his game. Really crafty.
Yes, indeed. Competitive, has some good leadership skills to him as well.
And that foul looks like it's going to be on Dwayne Bacon, but Dwayne Bacon is this really solid player out of Florida. Being originally from Florida, I like to keep up with those players if I can. And this year he's going to, he stayed with his AAU team and everything, but this year he's actually going to be playing with some real stars, and I think he'll get a chance to shine. And now here's Dwayne Bacon with the ball. Look ahead pass and block right over the top by number 5. Izundu, who just committed to Charlotte. And right now, Victory Christian with that early 5-1 lead. Oak Hill trying to get their offense going.
That's a 17 foul.
Thank you.
Man, look at him, big time.
Good to see you.
How you doing, Mr. Wu? Oh, everything's good. You remember me?
That's a 17.
Rick Lewis dropping off the stats from the previous game. Rick Lewis and Jamie Shaw, organizers of today's event. See Rob Harrington from Scout.com. And there are so many scouts here at this event, just impossible to name them all.
Right.
So
Great for the kids. So
yeah, everybody's going to get seen today, and if not in person, they'll see them on Netcast Sports. So scramble for the ball. Rodney Miller on the floor picks it up. Nice outside shot by Josh Reeves, a 6'5", 2015 senior. Oh, big block by number 1, Daniel Giddens, who just committed to Ohio State. And over the top. Nice alley-oop. Finished off by Josh Reeves.
the back buckets by him.
7-5 now in favor of Oak Hill. 2-point lead, and now Victory Christian wants a timeout to talk things over. Want to talk quickly about our sponsors of today's event. First of all is Foothills Brewery. Foothills Brewery is a microbrewery located in downtown Winston-Salem and also a restaurant. And they've provided hospitality room for today's event for the scouts and media. And also one of the sponsors of today's event is Crossover, supporting the web broadcast. Crossover offers software that can tag your video if you're a college coach or a high school coach and you want to improve your game, which everybody does, win more games. You can use Crossover software to tag and dig right down into the play-by-play much better than you can just by eyes alone. So we appreciate their support. Back in action here, 5:38 left to play in the first period, and Oak Hill has come storming back to take that 2-point lead. Deep outside shot is good by Brent Davis.
Seen him a couple times recently at Phenom 150 events.
Yep.
Really scored.
See, USA Today is in the house.
Reeves has got it going this first quarter.
Yeah, Reeves has really looked solid from outside. Patterson. Oh, wow. And he hit the shot. Terry Alston, 6'5", Terry Alston, number 10. Two players flying at him in the air, knocked him to the ground, still sinks the shot. Puts Victory Christian up by 1. Head coach Aris McCain has to be happy about that.
Absolutely. And Coach Smith, I know he's never fouled a three-point shooter. Can't do it.
Legendary coach Steve Smith of Oak
Absolutely.
Hill. Really built the model that so many of these prep schools and private schools are now using to build these strong basketball stars.
Definitely right.
And that's a foul going back the other way. Victory Christian has to be happy about that.
Foul on number 4, Ty Getson. That's his first 13 foul.
Ty Gadsden with the foul. Nice ball movement, even through that press. Unfortunately, lost it. Dwayne Bacon in the open floor there. Nice get back block by Ricky Gotry, 6'9", senior. Bacon to inbound. Rodney Miller battling inside for position. Josh Reeves tried to slap that ball up away from the defender or from the opponent, and it just went too high.
Very good defense by Terrence Phillips.
Yeah, Terrence Phillips is just a bulldog. Last year, he was expected to be the backup to Shelton Mitchell, and Mitchell went down with an injury before the season started, and Phillips had to do the bulk of the point guard duties, and he's very capable. Terrence Phillips, number 3 for Oak Hill. Going the other way, still up by 1, Victory Christian with the ball. Ty Gadsden bringing the ball up, working against Dwayne Bacon. Over to Deshaun Patterson. Rodney Miller steps out, and he's going to hip check him. Rodney Miller is a legitimate 7-footer. Wake Forest involved in his recruitment among other schools, and you know, Rodney Miller has already been mentioned as a possible pro prospect. He's definitely got that 7-foot size and athleticism.
He does, he does.
Rotates over. Wide open, Reeves. Hard foul. He took one to the face.
Yeah, that's an old school NBA playoff foul. I wouldn't even say a 2014 NBA playoff foul.
That's a 1985, maybe late 80s, early 90s Bad Boys foul. If you guys want to keep up with the broadcast times and everything for upcoming games, you can always follow Netcast Sports on Twitter at Netcast Sports. You can follow me on Twitter at M_Shockley, and you can follow Charles and his expert opinion at CHC3. My opinion is highly suspect, but Charles knows what he's talking about.
I don't want to hear that. He's trying to be humble today. Very humble. I understand.
You know, that's the thing about being a scout. You can never get too full of yourself.
Absolutely.
You can be right a lot, but you always pay attention to the times you're wrong.
Absolutely.
Well, people also like to tell you when you're wrong, too.
Oh, love it. It is good, keeps your level,
It takes a lot of bravery to go out on a limb and say guys can play and stuff like that.
Yes, it does.
When nobody else will. Tight defense in the backcourt by Dwayne Bacon, but Ty Gadsden is able to get it across the half court. Gives it up to Brent Davis. Davis looked like he wanted to give it now. He's a lot of dribbling happening out here. Now Patterson. And Patterson can really handle the ball. He gives it up. Alston. Terrence Phillips. Nice inside to Bacon. We got a flop under there. Number 2, Andrew Fleming, had a nice pass inside to Bacon.
Fleming, he has a very solid frame as well.
Well, that's the thing about Oak Hill is they have such a storied history, and there's so many guys that have gone to Oak Hill to go on to superstardom. Carmelo Anthony, and then everyone else. There's so many players. I guess I'd just say Carmelo Anthony, and then a lot of other players that are similar to Carmelo Anthony.
Right, guys that come in and out. And KD was there for a little bit.
Looks like Victory Christian has gone with a slightly smaller lineup. There's Patterson working against Phillips. That's a good matchup right there.
There's a smaller guard.
Back out to Patterson. 1:30 left to go. This first period just flown by. Here's Patterson. Phillips gets picked off, and that's going to be a moving screen called on Ricky Gotri. If he could have just held his ground, I think he would have been able to pull it off. But the rim is still rocking down there.
Daniel Giddens.
Ohio State got a good one in him. Oh, nice. Nice cutting off the pass by Terrence Phillips.
I love his defensive intensity.
He's very quick, very one of the what you would call a pit bull type defender. And he's got his work cut out today with Deshaun Patterson. So big block there by Rodney Miller keeps it in play to Fleming, gets it up to Bacon. Bacon, great body control and finishes it. Dwayne Bacon.
Turnover on the inbound.
That's a terrible play. Just a lapse of mental focus. 35.6 left to go. Oak Hill up by 4.
There's some chatter, never mind.
Oh, well. Maybe they just inbounded it too quickly. I don't know. I don't know if it warrants all this discussion.
Referee's trying to catch their breath a little bit. It's been up and down pace this first quarter, so need a little breather.
Ty Gadsden working against Dwayne Bacon. Over to Deshaun Patterson. He's going against Phillips. Back over to Gadsden. Rodney Miller steps out. Gadsden up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Gadsden gets it again and score. And that cuts the lead to 2. 10 seconds left to go. Here's Bacon in the open court. Stop, shoots from deep. No good. And that looked like a foul in the backcourt, and it is. I think Dwayne Bacon fouling Chris Martin, and that's going to send Chris Martin to the line with 2 seconds left in the first period.
Chris Martin shooting 1-1. Number 5, Dell Wigington.
Shot's no good. Rebound. Daniel Giddens is going to stay with Oak Hill. 0.2 of a second. I believe is a physical impossibility to get a shot off. And that's going to end the first period. 15-13 in favor of Oak Hill. Up by 2 here in 2014 Phenom Hoops National High School Showcase. We'll be back in just a moment for the second period. All right, we're about to get back into it here. Second period. Oak Hill in the white, home, and Victory Christian in the blue and gold. I am Marcus Shockley with Netcast Sports, joined by Charles Clark, scout extraordinaire. Oak Hill. One thing I really like about Oak Hill is their structure is very close to what you would see in college level teams.
Right.
They're very good in the half court. Great steal in the backcourt there by Terrence Phillips. And great body control to finish, and that pushes the lead out to 4. There's Ty Gadsden, nice little spin move. And he's going against Lindell Wigington. Deep shot, no good. Rebound by Andrew Fleming. Back over to Phillip. Fleming, deep shot, and that's good. And Oak Hill firing on all cylinders right now, up by 7. So Things going their way. Victory Christian needs to find a way to stay in this game. Gadsden. Over to Deshaun Patterson. Patterson. Calls for the pick, gets it, drives. Great defense by Phillips. Shot no good. Rebound by Fleming. Gets it out to Phillips. Terrence Phillips stops, shoots from the free throw line, rolls around and in, and just like that, 22-13, up by 9.
Victory shooting a lot of threes.
Defense by Terrence Phillips on Deshaun Patterson is ratcheted up. Patterson's a very crafty ball handler, very sure-handed, and Phillips is just really working hard to keep him from getting in the lane. So this is the next to last game of the night. Tomorrow we got a full slate of games starting off at 10:30. Gaston Day versus Mount Zion. Heard a bit of bad news about Gaston Day, one of the best guards, unsigned guards in the class of 2015. Trevor Anderson on Gaston Day is not going to be playing tomorrow. He had a slight injury. He's just going to be out for tomorrow. They will have Derek McKnight, and they'll have 6'11" big man Adrian Richard. Didn't mean to get tongue-tied there, Aiden. I'll get your name right tomorrow during the broadcast for sure. Feet inside. Zundu off the basket, off the backboard. The Charlotte commit.
He's
Nice
been off the floor for a little while, so he's going to see him back.
Gives him some size in there to battle with Miller.
Absolutely, they need it.
And Giddens. And you know, all those big men in there right now, Giddens, Zundu, and Miller are all going to be playing at college, at high major college or at the Division I level.
Beautiful move by Deshaun Patterson. Good defense by Oakdale.
Foul's going to be on number 1, Daniel Davis. That's his first 18th foul. Terry Austin shooting 1-1.
Victory Christian. This is a good way for them to cut into the lead. Clock has stopped. Alston's second shot, no good, but had another chance and unable to do it. Defense by Oak Hill right now just smothering. Phillips. Alston, and he's fouled in the backcourt.
It's the time for Victory to really cut into that lead. Oak Hill and a penalty.
That's his first 19th foul. Number 10, Terry Austin.
Terry Austin to the line. Right back there. Trying to make up for that miss earlier. That cuts the lead to 8. Cross-court pass from Phillips. Over to Fleming. Nice steal by Alston in the open court. Alston's trying to do it all himself right now. Cuts the lead 25-20.
Definitely has provided a great spark for this team second quarter. They switched to 2-3 zoners.
Looks like it. See how Oak Hill handles it. Fleming powers inside. Deshaun, little stutter step hesitation, drives. Doesn't want to shoot over the trees, but backs out and does it. Battle inside, Phillips. And he's going to be fouled by Alston. Terrence Phillips.
Foul's going to be on number 10, Terry Austin. That's his third, 16th foul. Coming in for Oak Hill, number 24, Joe Langton. Coming in for Victory Christian, number 23, Ricky Guzzi.
Phillips with the ball. Inside to Giddens. Giddens up and over the top and good by Daniel Giddens. Ty Gadsden.
Tough shot. The Oak Hill defense definitely doesn't give you a lot of room to work with.
No, they've been playing fantastic defense in this half. Some of their shot selection hasn't been great. I think that's one of the reasons why they only lead by 9. Zundu with a great dunk. I know that Charlotte's happy to see a big man like that run the floor, show that those kind of hands. And Daniel Giddens says, anything you can do, I can do better. 31-22 now. Zundu comes up to set the pick, but Patterson beats him to it. Over the top. Oh, rolls out. Phillips bothered by Zundu on that pass. Now we're going the other way. Gadsden.
Gadsden tried the Euro step.
Oh, he caught a call for the charge when he attempted the Euro step. Incredible defensive footwork there by Oak Hill.
Josh Reeves has been making some plays today.
Yeah, Reeves has looked really nice. And Dwayne Bacon, we haven't seen him in a while, and he just got back into the game. Over the top. You mentioned Josh Reeves. He comes right back with the alley-oop dunk. 11-point lead now for Oak Hill. 2:08 left to play in the half. And the Oak Hill faithful are getting worked up over there.
They are.
Feed inside. Number 23. Sadla Bakari. 6'9", junior. I'm sorry, Ricky Gotri. I may have mentioned the wrong player. Ricky Gotri, number 23 at the line.
Coming in for Oak Hill, number 42, Bobby Miller.
Bacon back to Phillips. Phillips working against that zone. Reeves down to Bacon. Bacon slashing the baseline up under reverse. Wild shot by Bacon. Looked great until the last shot, last second.
Definitely has the athleticism to make that play. He just lost control of it somewhat.
Now Bacon guarding Ty Gatson on the outside. Impressive at his size, but Gatson just beats him around. And incredible no foul call there. And now Bacon with the breakaway two-handed slam. 1:13 left to play. 12-point lead. Deshaun Patterson. Looks like they're going to hold the ball. So Phillips is going to come up. He's going to creep up until he can get, hopefully, that 5-second count going. Big rebound. Now here's Phillips in the open court. Kicks it back to Reeves. Reeves. Shot no good. Looked like Azunda got a hand on it. Azunda picks it up, and that's going to be a block on Reeves. 35-23, 12-point lead. Victory Christian's going to have to make some adjustments at the half, and I'm not sure what those adjustments might be, but they've already adjusted to a 2-3 zone.
That's one thing about playing a team like Oak Hill. Very tough to defend, especially in this zone. They've got quite a few lobs over it. So we'll see, though. We'll see. The trade ball hasn't been falling too much for Victory.
No.
So maybe they can get some of those.
Other than Austin's early three that he hit, there hasn't been a lot there. So now Lindell Wigington running the point, gets it over to Phillip. Now back to Terrence Phillips, and he's just going to hold the ball. 19 seconds left to go, and he's just going to wait for the half game before they run a play. Last shot, no good. Phillips up. That's going to be the half. 35-23 in favor of Oak Hill. And we will be back after the half.
Ladies and gentlemen, your score.
Crossover intelligence for basketball can save you hours of time. We break down and stat your game film for you and act as your video coordinator by giving you searchable clips, advanced statistics, shot charts, and a lot of other great info that you can access from any PC or through our iPad application. Just upload your video through the Crossover website, and 24 hours later, your film will be completely indexed and tagged. Each play will become its own video clip, allowing you to search the footage for anything you'd like. Here we'll take a look at all three-pointers that were made in the fourth quarter. All of your offensive and defensive sets can also be tagged, so you can view the appropriate clips and determine which plays are achieving the best results. You can add any clip to a playlist or highlight reel and share everything with your players or assistant coaches. Crossover will also provide you with all of the numbers from each game, including complete player stats for both teams and advanced metrics like these. We even take the shooting numbers a step further with an interactive shot chart that lets you visualize the data. Filter by player, quarter, makes or misses, and click on any shot to watch the corresponding video. Crossover intelligence will keep you from spending hours in the film room and get you back to actually coaching. Together, we can turn smarter video into more wins for your team. That's the crossover effect. Crossover intelligence for basketball can save you hours of time. We break down and stat your game film for you and act as your video coordinator by giving you searchable clips, advanced statistics, shot charts, and a lot of other great info that you can access from any PC or through our iPad application. Just upload your video through the Crossover website, and 24 hours later, your film will be completely indexed and tagged. Each play will become its own video clip, allowing you to search the footage for anything you'd like. Here we'll take a look at all 3-pointers that were made in the fourth quarter. All of your offensive and defensive sets can also be tagged, so you can view the appropriate clips and determine which plays are achieving the best results. You can add any clip to a playlist or highlight reel and share everything with your players or assistant coaches. Crossover will also provide you with all of the numbers from each game, including complete player stats for both teams and advanced metrics like these. We even take the shooting numbers a step further with an interactive shot chart that lets you visualize the data. Filter by player, quarter, makes or misses, and click on any shot to watch the corresponding video. Crossover intelligence will keep you from spending hours in the film room and get you back to actually coaching. Together, we can turn smarter video into more wins for your team. That's the crossover effect.
Hello, everyone. We're coming back here for the third period, second half, here at the Phenom Hoops National High School Showcase here at Forsyth Country Day School in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We're watching Oak Hill Academy against Victory Christian Center School. Oak Hill right now in the home whites and Victory Christian in the away blues. And right now, Oak Hill with a 12-point lead as we start the second half. Deshaun Patterson, number 3, with the ball working against Terrence Phillips. Also number 3, but in Oak Hill. And now that's Ty Gadsden, number 4, with the ball working against his number 4, Dwayne Bacon. I am Marcus Shockley with Netcast Sports alongside Charles Clark, my partner in crime for this second half. Charles, I don't know exactly what they talked about at halftime. I hope that Victory Christian will be able to make some adjustments and get back into this game.
Yes, indeed. This third quarter, especially the first few minutes of the third quarter, will be huge for them. It'll be the difference in making this competitive or Oak Hill creating more separation. So we'll see how they do.
Dwayne Bacon with a deep outside shot, and that's good right off the bat. Three-pointer for Dwayne Bacon. And we've got a stoppage in play. Ty Gadsden with the ball. Over to Deshaun Patterson. Back to Gadsden. Over to Alston. Shot no good. Dwayne Bacon with the rebound. Keeps it, brings it up. Now here's Patterson. He's going to start the break for Victory Christian. Doesn't really have numbers, but he keeps it. Gets up over the top. Back to Bacon. Fleming, deep shot, no good. Victory Christian really can't afford for those shots to start falling. And there's going to be a foul on Daniel Giddings.
Yeah, he got him with a little over forearm push off.
And he's arguing the call. Daniel Giddings committed to Ohio State. Gadsden.
Bacon stepping out defensively, good pass.
Bacon, nice feed up to Fleming. Bacon's such a versatile player.
So,
6'6", guarding the point or guarding the shooting guard often. Patterson working against Phillips. Back to Patterson. He wants to drive. Phillips really getting in there, digging in on defense.
very good defense.
Phillips, quick feet.
Pass.
Great pass to Izunda. Under the basket. He scores against 6'9". Ibuka Izunda, who just committed to Charlotte this week. Fleming. Back over to Phillips. Terrence Phillips calling out instructions. Gets it inside. Giddings with the putback. And Alston comes up injured.
Looks like his shoulder.
Holding his shoulder, but he's trotting back down the floor. Patterson does a little curly kneel impression there. Getting on the floor with it. Keeps his dribble. Alston, and that's going to be a carry. Patterson did a little slide, kept his dribble, got back up. For those of you around the country, around the region, I know a lot of you are out there watching high school football tonight. The playoffs are going on, but tomorrow this event is nice finish inside by Rodney Miller. 7-foot player and now playing center. But for those of you in the region, tomorrow this event will be going on again. Oak Hill will be back. Huntington Prep will be back. Forsyth Country Day will be back. Quality education. Everybody will be back here in the gym tomorrow, and I encourage you to come out here. Starting at 10:30 tomorrow, Gaston Day going against Mount Zion. Solid games all day long. a chance to see these future college stars and a couple of guys who may even play in the pros someday.
So Victory's having an issue with that 3-ball dropping.
Yeah, they need two things to happen. They need their 3-ball to fall, and they need Oak Hill to miss.
Yeah,
that's not helping. Dwayne Bacon putting them up 48-25. Victory Christian going to call timeout and talk about it. 4:04 left to play. Not a lot of answers right now for Victory Christian. So like you said, I mean, it's basically, you know, it's tough to compete with the athletes that Oak Hill has. You know, it really is. And Victory Christian needs some things to fall their way. They need their 3-ball to go down. They need Oak Hill. But in that last play, I would say, you know, Bacon was wide open.
Wide open.
You know, you can't leave guys wide open anyway.
Absolutely not. Bacon's had a good start to the third quarter, though.
Yeah, really nice looking
prospect.
prospect.
Half, very good.
6'6", as I mentioned, out of Florida, playing with Oak Hill this year.
He's headed to Florida State, correct?
I'm not sure. I guess we could get this information. There's been so many signings this week.
Yes, indeed.
Been hard to keep up with everybody.
Indeed. Congratulations as well to all those who have decided on school. And
Corey Pegram of Vantage Hoops, who's here today and tomorrow, scout from the Virginia area, and I were talking this week about how so many players will commit to like a Division II school, or they may even play Division III, and people will denigrate it. They'll say, you know, that's not good basketball. They haven't even seen those games. They don't know. They don't know if it's good or not.
A lot of good basketball at each level. Sean Patterson with the hesitation pull up too. Maybe he can get his team going.
Yeah, I think Patterson has really had a tough time battling with Phillips in there. Phillips has played fantastic defense, but Patterson's got that quickness and that handle.
I agree.
Yeah, you're right. Bacon committed to Florida State.
Okay.
Terry Alston back out on the floor, so he landed on his shoulder pretty hard earlier, but it seems like he's back in okay.
Good defense. Patterson's out on the break. Good follow-up. Ty Gasson. Victory looking like they're trying to make a little run at it.
Bacon out to Phillips, being guarded by Gadsden. 18-point lead for Oak Hill. They really just want to take care of the ball right now and make good, smart plays. Phillips driving, and that's going to be a foul.
I almost thought they were going to call a goaltender.
I thought so too. It looked like he got it. It was going up. I guess I got him on the way.
It's saved.
And Azundu won't get called for hanging on the rim right there. He's trying to protect a fellow player. To Alston. Still, you know, a 19-point lead is a lot in high school, but it's not insurmountable.
It's not. Knock down some shots and get some stops.
Coming in for O'Neill, number 23, Josh Reeves.
Austin.
Nice. 49-33, a glimmer of hope here for Victory Christian. Incredible spin, but then not so incredible, I guess. They call a walk.
Wow.
I don't know about that call. Sometimes a player's abilities are so good. But, you know, in this game, maybe a couple breaks. Patterson. Deep outside shot, good. They needed that three. 49-36. Cuts it to 13. Alston now defending against Dwayne Bacon. Bacon bringing the ball up. Looking for the pick, looking for the pick. Slashes in between 4 defenders. Gets his own rebound and puts it back. And he's got to be careful about that. He grabbed the ball when it came out of the bucket. He can get called for a technical if he keeps doing that.
So
now Gadsden, he's working against Bacon as he's done most of the night. Uses the pick by Zundu. Gadsden deep outside, no good. Rebound by Zundu. Almost swiped away by Phillips, and he finds Patterson.
another one for Patterson.
Another three for Patterson and an assist for Zundu.
He's came up big for his team this third quarter. Patterson's trying to get him back in.
Yeah, really nice. And you know the thing about Zundu, he didn't just try to force it back up. Looked around, saw Patterson was wide open, and got it to him. Oh, Phillips just went through the defense like it was not even there. So they're touching the ball again. That's something the ref is going to call. Patterson working against Phillips. Now Patterson is actually using Phillips' defense against him a little bit, letting him get up on him and then getting past him. Smart move by Patterson.
Foul for game number 3, Terrence Phillips. That's his second 4th team foul.
Hustle.
Patterson corrals the pass, the inbounds pass. So what Patterson's been doing here, Phillips keeps getting on him closer and closer. So now Phillips has backed off just a little bit. Patterson is actually using Phillips' overcommitment. Now he's in trouble down the corner. He's got Miller on him. Gets out of trouble. Excellent find by Patterson.
It's a crafty point guard.
Gets it to Ricky Gotri and he scores. 53-41 with 37 to go. We've got a foul on the inside. Looks like it's by Zundu. And he pushes Bacon. So hopefully they will let that go. And the referees, I think, are just going to
He's got 4 fouls.
So the coach is over there talking to him right now. Reese McCain is pulling his team together.
He's too valuable for them.
Yeah, Zundu is, you know, and it gets tough. You know, you don't want to lose. You don't want, and you're really trying to get into it, really to get something going, and then you get a foul called on you. You don't want that. So he just got a little hot-headed, but no lasting consequences here. I don't like to really comment on the refs in general. I do think they've let a little bit too much go at times. Some of the fouls under the basket, and I'm not singling out either team. I think it's been kind of, as guys are driving in on both sides, it seems like they're getting knocked around a lot, the guards, and they're not calling it. But I would like to see that cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, that can build up as well as the frustrating that in, like you mentioned earlier. So,
but they've cut that 19-point lead down to 12. 33.9 seconds may not be enough time for them to get it under 10, but we'll see. We were watching QEA down by 14 with, I think, maybe 30, 40 seconds left, and they cut it to 5. Inside to Bacon. 30 seconds. Looks like he not committed to the post up, but then he goes with it, and that's going to be a charge. Really good awareness by Brent Davis, number 24. And that's really good because Bacon didn't really look like he was committed to posting up. It looked like he was trying to pass out. Davis was ready for it. Now Patterson is actually talking to the referee. Patterson working against Phillips. He's really been able to get around Phillips by going to his left. This time Bacon picks him up. Gadsden. Nice recovery by Phillips. Is that a moving screen?
Either that or they called him for the hook.
Regardless of that, it's going the other way. 53 to 42, 11-point game, 3.3 seconds left. I hear a lot of jawing over something. And Daniel Giddens. 55 to 42 at the end of 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your score after the
We will be back in just a moment.
victory, Christian, 42.
We're back here. Fourth period between Oak Hill and Victory Christian. Victory Christian clawing to get back in this game. Almost had a steal there by Deshaun Patterson in the backcourt, but Phillips is able to control it. And the putback dunk by Rodney Miller, number 42. A high major 7-foot player. Here's Patterson. Patterson has really shown that he can play against this Oak Hill squad.
Absolutely. Move to the paint, 2 minutes.
Oh, big block there by Josh Reeves, and Patterson looked like he went down hard.
Oak Hill's length is definitely working in their favor on second chance points.
Ty Gadsden working against Dwayne Bacon. Oh, deep outside shot blocked by Reeves. Rodney Miller comes up with it on the floor. Now here's Dwayne Bacon in the open court. 6'6" Bacon working against Patterson. Feed inside to Giddens, and that's going to be a foul on Alston.
Foul's going to be on number 10, Terry Alston. That is his fourth. 42, Rodney Miller on the line, shooting 2. Coming in for Victory Christian, number 5, Ubuka.
Rodney Miller, who has interest and offers from several programs, a lot of high major interest, considered a high major prospect at 7 foot center, very athletic.
Another 2016 guy.
Yep, a lot of talent in that 2016 class.
Yes, sir.
Ty Gadsden, now he's being guarded by Phillips. Gadsden gets away with a spin move, gets up and draws the foul. But Oak Hill's been able to push that lead back up to 19 with 6:25 left to go.
Fouls on foul number 3, Terrence Phillips. That's his third.
Last game of the night tonight at 9 p.m. is going to be for South Country Day School versus Word of God. Word of God and for South Country Day are both pretty good. Well, every team in here is pretty good. I wouldn't want to say that and somebody think that I meant that there was a slacking team, but both those teams are very, very good. Already got some players committed. Reeves, ball almost slapped away by Gadsden. Bacon with the save. Rodney Miller, great hands. But Oak Hill a little out of sorts right here. Really needs to slow it down. They've got a huge lead. Not sure.
Nice
but
move.
they pull it off. Number 24, Joe Hampton, number 6'7", another 2016 player. And Patterson got out of control. Dribbles the ball out of bounds there.
Too much mustard on it that time. They have battled, I must say that. Victory Christian definitely
Victory
battled.
Christian is the scoreboard doesn't reflect how hard they've played. Bacon over the top, off the rim, off the backboard. And now here's Gadsden going the other way. He's really been effective with that spin move. Shot up and a foul, and that's going to send Brent Davis to the line. 6'4" Brent Davis, 2015 player for Victory Christian, number 24. I encourage everyone to tune in tomorrow for 10:30 a.m. for Mount Zion versus Gaston Day, and we'll have games all day, and including watching Oak Hill again. Here's Dwayne Bacon. You have to like Bacon's ability to handle. I mean, at 6'6".
Absolutely.
Really a solid looking player. And you know, earlier I was talking about how much I enjoy seeing guys in the ACC, and Bacon will be in the ACC. So
Yes, it is. Check him out quite a few times.
no doubt we'll be trying to get to those college games. There's a foul by Bacon. Word of God that's coming up at 9 p.m. has several players. Dickey, who's a UNCG commit, and Josh Peacock, and a few other players. We'll get into those guys. And I know you won't be on that broadcast, but I hope you'll be able to stick around.
Absolutely, absolutely. Looking forward to it. I haven't seen Jalen Harris play since he's come over there. So I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, Jalen Harris is a great player.
Very talented.
Miller working against Azundu. And Azundu gets the better of him on that one. So Patterson using the old point guard trick of letting the ball roll up and before the clock starts. Deep shot by Patterson. He drills a three. I hate to say this, but that's been their best offense here in the second half.
Yes, it has. They could have got some stops. But Bacon's been terrific as well.
Yeah, long player, and he's a true shooting guard at 6'6". At the college level, he's more of that Theo Pinson type of high major shooting guard. Can play the two, can play the three.
Mr. Rod Bridges has entered the building as well. A fan you'll see all over North Carolina high school basketball. Love the games.
One of the great things about covering basketball is you travel all over and you find yourself in gyms all over the country or all over the state, and you'll walk in and you'll see a whole bunch of people you know. You get to be kind of an extended family of guys, right?
It's great. It really is.
Last year I went out to Texas on a business trip and was able to drive out and see some players that I'd watched at the Peach Jam and during AAU, and see them in Texas. And we go down to Georgia, you go down to Florida, and you walk into the gym and then people who know you, and it's kind of nice.
That's part of you and Mr. Blackburn being big time. One day I'm working on it. Give me a couple of years, I might have.
Well, you do have the distinction of being the sharpest dressed scout. And it's not even close. Most scouts don't even try.
Move.
Oh, wide open. Here's Reeves, and he's fouled. And one thing I've noticed, I've watched Oak Hill play over the years, and I think sometimes they get a reputation for playing chippy. But the reality is they take a lot of fouls. I mean, people know Oak Hill is very talented. They have a brand name. They're always loaded with top-level players, and I think they do sometimes take a lot of fouls that they shouldn't. I think sometimes they kind of get people foul them and stuff like that, so they kind of get this thicker skin where they know people are coming after them.
Right, absolutely.
Patterson moves the ball over. Azundu setting the pick for Gadsden. Nice pick by Azundu because he set it one way and then another way, and a nice putback by Azundu. The recent Charlotte 49er commit.
And he's getting a little physical.
Yep, there's Patterson, and he knows how to play through contact. Up over the top to Azundu. Two-hand slam for the big man. 68 to 53.
Azundu making a lot of plays.
Yeah, nice. Stepping in front of Joe Hampton, who was driving. Didn't see Azundu waiting for him. 2:19 left to play. Too much size even for the 6'9" Gotri. Zundu got back and bothered that shot by Grieve. Patterson, shot no good.
Rebound, just out of control, but love the hustle. Love to see that. Down 15, 147 left. No type of quit, laziness out of Victory Christian guys. Still competing until the end.
145 left to go. 68-53. Yeah, no quit. And Deshaun Patterson is going just as hard as he was going all day.
Yes, sir. Played very well today.
And Azunda has actually come on here the last few minutes, making an impact as well. Nice little spin move there by Brent Davis. 68-55, 13-point lead. And coming up right after this game on Netcast Sports, we'll have Word of God versus Forsyth Country Day. And I encourage you to watch that on Netcast Sports. And you can also follow Netcast Sports on Twitter at Netcast Sports, and we tweet out the game times and upcoming information. And if you're in the area, I encourage you to actually come out to the games tomorrow. It'd be a lot of fun. You'll really enjoy seeing some of this high level of talent that we'll have. 10:30 tomorrow, Gaston Day opening up against Mount Zion. And you'll be able to see Oak Hill and Huntington Prep again tomorrow. Two of the top teams in the country, as Oak Hill is proving right now. I think the only thing that would make this better if they could bring in maybe Montverde out of Florida. We could bring them up to this event.
As a Fayetteville guy, I'd love to see Trinity maybe swing
Trinity
by next year as well.
They've definitely got a team that can compete.
Absolutely. It's good basketball, all in one place. A lot of good teams, a lot of talent.
Wesleyan would be another one.
Yes,
I'd
sir.
like to get them up here. But we do have High Point Christian up here, so that'll be good. They'll be up here tomorrow. (70-55). Now Patterson handling most or all of the point guard duties, and Phillips is actually guarding Gadsden. Patterson, shot no good. Azundu goes in there, almost had another putback, but wasn't able to get to it in time. Wigington, and we got a foul. Just an out of bounds call, I guess. Fleming to inbounds. Andrew Fleming. Over to Daniel Giddens. Giddens finds Fleming. Nice pass by Giddens. Love that big man that turns around and finds the cutter. Daniel Giddens, who's committed to Ohio State.
He's been solid today.
Gadsden. Phillips is just a pit bull defender.
Yes, sir. He's one of those guys where you see he's going to be guarding you, and you know it's going to be a long night with a lot of pressure. Here he goes again.
Yep. And that's going to send Patterson to the line with 32 seconds left to go. Just not enough time at all for Victory Christian. They were overmatched tonight, but saw some great stuff out of Deshaun Patterson, who's at the line right now, and Zundu, and even Ty Gadsden. I think they have a lot to look forward to, and it just wasn't their night tonight. And for Oak Hill, you can see they're ready to try to compete on that national stage. They've got Dwayne Bacon is already looking solid, and Rodney Miller and Daniel Giddens. You can see he's going to make an impact at Ohio State without question.
Yes, sir.
And Terrence Phillips, I hate to end the night without speaking about his defense and his ability to play. He's been solid at the point guard all night.
He definitely has. A lot of pressure. Wearing those guards down.
And Terrence Phillips out to Weddington. It's Wigington with the two-handed slam, and that's going to wrap it up. 76-57. In favor of Oak Hill Academy, I've been Marcus Shockley with Charles Clark, and we'll see you for the next game in just a few minutes. Thanks a lot.